Good evening, everyone, and welcome back and Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the very first Brew the Tea with Shelby this 2018 year. So let's get started. So the first topic of this year is water your seed. Now what that means is that we have to start to focus on that special seed within inside of us. And once we learn what that seed is and we start to focus on it, that focus is we are watering it. We are watering our seed. So when you water your seed of success, when you figure out what it is, you start to water it. You have to make sure that you are watering it, that one, it is planted within healthy soil, because when you've discovered your greatness, you cannot allow yourself to be in an environment that's very negative. So if you have friends who are around you who are kicking you down, who are making you seem as if you are not important or you are not valid, then that's when you are not allowing your seed to sit in healthy soil. Healthy soil is the individuals who are around you, the way that you think, the way that you speak, if you have a positive mentality. And if you have people around you who are being negative, who are kicking you down, who are speaking bad about you, who are discouraging you from achieving your goals, then your seed is not in healthy soil. So when you have realized your greatness, make sure that you are in healthy soil. The next thing is make sure that that seed is getting sunlight. Means that it's getting consistency, that you are being consistent towards reaching your greatness. Because in order for a flower or seed to bloom or a seed to grow into a beautiful flower, and for that flower to turn into a garden, then what you need to do is to make sure that it's getting sunlight on a daily basis, that you are giving it clean, fresh water, and that it's getting sunlight. Hi Paul, how are you? And Miss Africa, how are you? Thank you guys for joining me tonight for Brew the Tea with Shelby. So we are talking about how to water your seed. Now your seed is your special gift, your greatness. So that special seed, that greatness, I'm saying that you have to make sure that you are watering it with fresh water, which means that you are believing in your seed, you are believing in your greatness, you are believing in your talent, and it means that your seed is within, that it's in healthy soil. So that means the individuals who are around you, they are people who are going to encourage you, who are going to basically breathe life into you, who are not going to be sucking you dry with all of this negativity. That's the soil that your seed is in. And the last thing I was saying was that you need to make sure that your seed is receiving lots of sunlight. And that basically means that you are being consistent, that you are consistently setting goals toward your greatness, that you are consistently and daily or every other day working toward achieving whatever goal you set. So for example, this month, I posted about how I got a new planner from Deja Vu from 107.5. I got a planner from Deja Vu, and I was saying how that planner is something for me to write down my goals and my new goals for this new year. So for you, whatever you are starting out with this year, whatever goal you have, whatever idea that you have, whatever vision you have for your life right now, take some time each day to write down what you want to do. Write down a plan, write down a small goal that you want to achieve. So if you want to start a business, write down, okay, I'm going to draft out the business plan. I am going to write an email to this potential partner. Whatever you are planning to do, it helps by you taking that planner and start to write it down. That's that sunlight that you are giving your seed. When you are striving for greatness, when you have discovered that special seed inside of you, that seed can never truly blossom into a flower, and that flower can never turn into a garden if you are not giving it the love and attention that it needs. So I'm hoping that in this month, and that for this 2018 year, that you really start to push through, that you really start to set whatever goals and whatever plans that you have, that whatever vision in your life for your life that you've always been sitting on, that in this month of 2018 this first month of 2018, that you really start to push toward it, that you really start to sit down and make whatever plan that you need. Because again, when you find out what that seed is, when you have discovered that greatness, Jay-Z had said in a video before that we all have genius level talent. And I believe that. I just call it a seed. And once you discover what that seed is, you have to make sure that, one, you are watering it, that it has fresh, clean water, which means that you are believing in your seed. You are believing in your greatness, regardless of where you've come from, regardless of who your family is, regardless of what people are telling you you can and cannot do, that you are still watering your seed on a daily basis. That when you think about it, you are believing in yourself. When you speak about it, you are believing in yourself. When you are telling others about it, you are believing 100% in your greatness, in that special seed. The second thing I was saying is that you need to make sure that that seed is in healthy soil. Sometimes we are unable to see our seeds grow because we are holding on to people who aren't believing in our greatness. We are holding on to people who haven't seen great things, who don't see great things happening for themselves. So when you go to tell them about all these plans that you have and all the things that you want to do, they kick you down. Or when they see you start to achieve things, this is very important. When people start to see when people who are not really who don't really believe in who you are, or they don't want to see you do great things, when you start to achieve your goals, when the things that you have planned really start to come to pass, those individuals who do not believe in your greatness, they'll start to kick you down. They'll start to keep telling you about I miss such and such, I miss the old you. They'll start to try to discourage you. They'll try to make you feel as if you are no longer important. And when you notice that about people, that they try to invalidate you as an individual, they try to invalidate your success, that is when you need to pick your stuff up, take your seed from that soil and go plant it in some good soil, and some healthy soil, and some fresh soil that is not going to cause your seed to just be stagnant or rot, but soil that is going to allow your seed to really start to sprout and roots to really start to go and dig deep, so that you can have a strong foundation and that you can become successful. We have to understand that when we are striving for success, the thing that will kill us the most, that will kill our success the most, that will stop us and create stagnation for us, is when we are surrounding ourselves with individuals who are not allowing us to grow. So when you have discovered your seed and you are believing in yourself and you are speaking life into yourself and thinking positively about your greatness, make sure you are around people who are also going to believe in your greatness. So that's the soil. So the water, the soil, and last but not least, the sunlight. Sunlight is something that we all need. And I don't mean, physical sun, but I'm also talking about sunlight in the sense of consistency, because you cannot achieve anything without consistency. Because when we have figured out our goals, we'll write them down, we'll do all of that, we'll write them down, we'll believe in ourselves, we'll even start to separate ourselves from individuals who aren't believing in us. But then what messes us up is that we are not consistent. Inconsistency will kill any dream that you have. In order for you to truly see yourself flourish, you have to be consistent. You actually have to work at what you want on a daily. Whether it is singing, whether it is dancing, whether it is writing, whether it is a business, you have to do it consistently. And if you can't do it consistently, then you won't see yourself thrive. In order for you to see yourself thrive, in order for you to see that growth, part of seeing that growth is that you have to be on it. When you have a flower, you have to water it on consistently. You have to give it the sun that it needs consistently. You have to make sure that it's taken care of consistently. And that goes for your dreams as well. So I hope that all of you in this month of January, in this 2018 year, that you are consistently taking care of your seeds, that you are consistently working towards your goals, and that you keep pushing. gather yourselves around people who are amazing, who think that you are amazing, who validate you and do not invalidate you. And most importantly, speak greatness on your life. Speak greatness over your dreams and over your greatness, because if you don't believe in yourself, then truly no one else will. So thank you guys again for joining me for the very first Brew the Tea with Shelby this 2018 year. I hope you guys are refreshed. I hope you guys had an awesome new year. And if you are in my area, hope you are enjoying the snow, and I hope it goes away quickly. But I hope you guys continue to have a great weekend, and I will see you next week for Brew the Tea with Shelby. Thanks, everyone.